Alright. Check. Alright, I think the mic is working. But this is part 2 of Meet the Band. We're gonna be talking about Paul McCartney right here. So Sir Paul was born on 18th June 1942. Hold on a sec. Connor MCG-ER, C-O-N-N-E-R, MCG, no spaces, and then smiley face emoticon. Smiley face emoticon. Yeah. That's me. And then, sorry, I just had to do something real quick. But Paul McCartney was born on 18th June 1942 in Liverpool, and his parents were James McCartney and Mary McCartney. And his mom died of, I think it was cancer. I forget what kind, but I know she died of cancer. And his dad, I forget. That's his dad. And then he met John in, I think, 1957 at a church, I think. They were, John's band, the Quarrymen, was playing at the church, and then Paul was there, a young, 14, 15-year-old Paul was there. And then, he joined the band then, and then, after that, George joined, and then Ringo joined in 62. I made a mistake in my first video. But, okay, so Paul here, he was the bassist for the Beatles. He played bass. He started on, I think, guitar, or piano, and then he moved to, I think, guitar, and then bass, and then, Paul McCartney is actually a multi-instrumentalist. He can play piano, he can play guitar, he can play drums, he can play bass, he can play anything.
Here you go, Connor. That's my Chrome. That's your. I thought that was Connor's. Sorry, Connor.
My Chromebook's right here. I'm recording a new episode of my podcast.
I thought it was his. Sorry, Connor.
I'm recording a new episode of my podcast. I have a podcast. I haven't made a new episode in a while, but it's called Beatles History.
He's sitting right here.
Okay, so, I don't really know much else about Paul, but I do know that he is the mastermind behind Yesterday and Let It Be. He dreamed those songs, actually. Yesterday came to him in a dream, and he sang the song originally. Instead of Yesterday, All My Troubles Seem So Far Away, the lyrics were Scrambled Eggs, Oh My Baby How I Love Your Legs. But then it was Yesterday, All My Troubles Seem So Far Away, because their manager, Brian Epstein, and I think even George Martin, told them that those lyrics were not going to work. So he changed it to Yesterday, and then that's how he got literally the most covered song in the entire freaking planet. So, sorry if I keep moving my mouse cursor around too much, but it's because I get really bored and I have to rub each of the Beatles' faces. Good night, John. Good night, Paul. Good night, Ringo. Good night, George. George is actually my favorite, not John, by the way. George is, but John, I put John as my favorite because there was already someone whose favorite was George and someone whose favorite was Ringo. So I had to be John, and John was my second favorite anyway. So Ringo is my third favorite, and Paul's my fourth favorite. I don't really like Paul that much anymore. I used to, but I don't anymore because I like Ringo better. And then, alright, so I don't think,
Can't even see click it.
I don't think,
He said, bro, I don't even have a problem with you.
and I don't think I know anything else about Paul McCartney, really, but, he did just turn, 84 this year, so, sorry, something's in my throat, but, he did just turn 84 this year, and, so, yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, peace and love, everybody. Connor out.